today, we definitely gonna be a part of the get along gang and get the home, honey. We got to go. It's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Yesterday we had severe thunderstorm hurricane warning yesterday. When I tell you it was coming down like wolf dogs and alley cats, baby. I had a coworker just told me that he was downtown yesterday during that time, and he said that the construction area, I guess where they had stuff fenced off or whatever it is, in this one particular construction area, all that fell over from the winds and stuff. He said it looked like it was just the winds were just rapping, and he said his van was shaking. I said, oh no. And so right before I left out the office, right, I heard the I said, oh no, it's time for me to get home. I will not be out in this weather if it comes to act a fool like it did yesterday. Because I kid you not, I know I did half day yesterday, but baby, when I tell you between, I want to say 4:30 or so, maybe between 4:30, was it about 4:30? It might have been before, a little bit before then or a little after that, whatever it was, right? Only thing I remember is 1 minute. Let me put this car in reverse. 1 minute, it was sunny outside. The next minute, it was dark as all outdoors. And I was looking like, wait a minute. I said, what time is it? And I remember going to go look and see what time it was, and it was only 4 something. I think it was before 4:30. And I was like, it is dark outside. The next thing you know, honey, that thunder was cracking. Lightning, that wind was blowing like crazy. My lights were flickered. It flickered on and off twice. Knocked out my internet in the house for maybe like 1 or 2 minutes. Because you know the modem has to reboot itself, right? So it did that twice. So twice my modem had to reboot itself. So I'm glad my lights didn't go off. I don't know if anybody, on any side of town, if their lights went out or not. I'm sorry, y'all, sweethearts. I know it's the end of the day. How's y'all day going? How is your day? For me, I'm going home. I'm doing Steve Urkel for real. I ain't going home. I don't have to take this. I ain't going home. I'm definitely going home. So, but back to this thunderstorm that's going on right now, honey. It's not playing any games. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. It's not playing any games. So, for me, myself, try to get there in a safe manner. I pray that you guys are, if it's at the end of the day for you, that you are going home, you get there or your destination in a safe manner. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. No meet and greets. No hassle, fuss, trouble, problems, or misunderstandings, honey. We were able to get it in, get it out, get it done, and we're going home. Okay? Those are the rules today, and that's what we're following. That's what we're going to do. So, okay, now, yesterday, I didn't get to do one going home. No, I'm sorry, I did one going home. I didn't get to do one this morning because my phone storage, I had to take some things off. It was taking forever to update, and so I didn't do one this morning. But I at least got, the ones from yesterday. They went up this morning because with the storm and everything. And, oh, baby, it's home. Let me show you. So you can get a good look. You see this? Do you see this? This ain't no joke. You see them dark clouds, baby? You see the dark clouds? This ain't no joke. There goes some fool. I guess he got to go wherever it is he trying to go. I don't know what to tell you. So make sure that y'all are in here and secure so you don't bounce out. Hold on. Just had a little Dodge truck just get right in front of me on a short notice. So I guess maybe they don't know that both of these lanes, not just mine, but the one that he was in, both of them entered the freeway. I'm just There's traffic on the other side, babies. They ain't playing no games. That is backing up. Oh, I'm so glad I'm going home the other direction. So, on Marco Polo, I had to go start it over, right? Because I really wasn't into it or watching it like I was the other day. Well, the other night. So last night, I started watching it. And baby, like I said, Marco Polo is very much upset with his daddy. His daddy that he said he just met 3 years ago. Didn't know nothing about it. Because his mama passed when he was 6. And he said he was raised by his aunt. He just found out 3 years ago about his dad, or his dad just came back in his life then. So, he's on the ship with his dad, and he's telling him he's going to take him to all these glorious worlds and lands, and he could be amongst seeing all the jewels in the world, the fortune, and, you know, be around the people with the status, you know, just his wildest dreams. He's going to be able to travel. So that's what he's looking forward to. Until his daddy bargained for his ass to go into servitude to Kublai Khan, the emperor, the Mongolian emperor, which is Genghis Khan's, I think it's grandson or great-grandson, according to the movie. Now remember that he is related to Genghis Khan because there was I don't know if that restaurant is still out here, called Kublai Khan. I don't know if it's still here because I only went to it twice. Once by myself, another time with my sister and my niece. My nephew, years ago. So I'm not too sure, but either way, they you know, they prepare you. You go down the line. You pick out what you want for them to make, either in your noodles, mix it up in noodles, or mix it up in the brown rice, right? And at the time, I ate meat. So that's why I said this years ago. I have to say that it may be maybe 7 years ago, something like that. 7, 8 years ago, something like that, right? But I do remember going to the place because I had to ask the people, how do they say the name of the place? And I remember our server at the time was explaining to us about the name and how to pronounce it and everything about it. So that's what I'm saying. According to the show, he is Kublai Khan, Kubala. I could be pronouncing it wrong and incorrectly, and my apologies. I don't like messing up people's names because I don't like people messing up my name. You know, my name is Kimberly, and in the South, people like Kimberly, or they be like, you know, they somehow the B and the E and the R gets left out. It just becomes Kimberly. Or if you're saying your name over the phone, some people are like Emily. I'm like, no, but if I'm over the phone with you, I'll say it again. If you say Emily again, I just go on and rock with it because I'm like, you over the phone. You know, you could be asking me something, or I could be asking you something to where I don't need to go like crazy because my accent may have thrown you off of what it is I'm saying. Okay? It's real innocent. So that's why I don't throw a fit like that. But when I be looking at my family members and they be like, Kimberly, and I just like, now what I don't like, and I get very perturbed about it, if I introduce myself to you and I tell you my name is Kimberly, you don't turn around and call me Kim. I didn't introduce myself to you like that. I don't know you like that. It's clearly that I just met you. So you should not be shortening my name at all. We're not cool like that. Okay? So, back to the story. of Marco Polo. It's already sprinkling. Sun is out, but it's sprinkling. Apparently, Kubla Khan or Kubala Khan, I could be, like I said, might be saying it incorrectly, but I believe his brother was trying to set him up for failure in war, of not being there, and like basically trying to get him his army like wiped out, possibly get him killed, and not being there to back up his nephew, which is Kubla Khan's son, in battle. That they're supposed to be fighting the Chancellor. And I believe that's a Chinese, but this particular Chancellor is power hungry. They say he's corrupt and power hungry, but he's a hell of a fighter, baby. Let me tell you that. Him and his sister, honey, baby, they footwork in them hands real quick. So this Chancellor wanted to control the emperor who just died army to go to war against Kubla Khan. Now the emperor's wife still lives, and his very young toddler son, right? So his son is the new emperor, the emperor that just died. His toddler son is the new emperor. So he can't really make any decision. So his mother, who's the empress, does not want to go to war. She wants to make peace by any means and settle it so her people can be okay and not have any death. And like I said, the Chancellor that's in her court, or her husband's court of men, wants to go to war. And he is very power hungry and greedy. So somehow she's able, when she tried to get him removed the first time, he had the ambassadors executed on their way back to the castle. He had some men go out from the army and execute these men on the ambassadors on the way back, because they had already did a peace treaty with Kubala Khan's son in order to have a treaty and have peace. And so since that wasn't established and they killed them off, the empress was he gained power over her army that way, was saying, look at what these people, look what the Mongolians did. They savaged, they killed our people, and you know, they went back on their word. You know, we should go to war and show them, teach them, you know. And so she was able to maneuver again a different side of the court, or men, to persuade them to have him removed from his position, and they had another gentleman come in and take his place. And the empress turned around and looked, she turned around, she looked at him and told him, you are no longer welcome here, your duties are over with, you may return back to the rice paddies or the rice fields, or something she said of that nature, right? And he just looked like, and then looked at her son, cut his eyes, looked at her son again. I said, oh, you better watch out, because I think he might just go after that baby. But and then somebody, I think I'm on episode 4. I started episode 4, but I had to pause it. I started getting sleepy, and I had to take my ass to sleep. Okay, so I think it's episode 3. I don't think I'm on episode 5. I think I'm on 4, right? Either way, the last episode I watched before I paused it, the last episode I finished, right? They came after Kubla baby, because your timing is off. I don't know what to tell you. I got one car trying to get over on the left side in front of me. The other one's on the right side trying to get in front of me. Now the one that's in front of me, he got on headphones, honey. You can see him straight from through his window. More power to him. As long as he can hear what's coming and what ain't. I don't really know. Maybe it's his earpiece. It looked like he got a headset, like headphones on. But it could be a headset. I don't know. For him to talk shit. It ain't mine. Put that way. It ain't mine. So, they tried to come in, and the teacher who is teaching Marco Polo Kung Fu and what it means is walking through the courtyard at night. Now, you can't see anything. It's dark. But he hears the horses being riled up in the stable. And they seem to be restless, very restless, like something is wrong. And so, only thing you see is a rope being pulled up on the wall when they're showing it, but you can't see anything because it's all shadow, it's night. And apparently these assassins move within the shadows. And I forgot what they called them. It's something with an H, I think it was. But, they sit up there, came there, baby, with tiger claws and everything. Then already, used poisonous, yellow scorpion, darts or something like that have yellow scorpion poison on the end of it. And I guess I don't know if they shot it or threw it or whatever it was. Whatever it was, it hit the back of Kublai Khan's neck. And he ended up falling over, baby. They didn't know if he was going to make it or not, honey. And poor Marco Polo, with little kung fu skills he just learned, he was trying to use them, honey. He grabbed that little table and stuff and baby, he was trying to use that tabletop the best he could to block them knives, honey, and them tiger claws, baby. And trying to make sure. And then Kublai Khan's, I think it's his other son. Now this his other son, not his younger son that went into battle that the uncle never, came to rescue or back him up in. His other son, whoo, that man is tall, honey. That's a tall drink of water, baby. I don't know how tall that man is. He could be 6 something, 7 something, I don't know, but he a tall ass dude, honey, towering over. And he hears the commotion. He gets up there and he goes out for his sword and everything, and baby, he ready to rumble in the jungle and straight up fight. And they just getting it on all throughout the room that, Kublai Khan is sitting there talking to Marco Polo about his father and what's the fate of his father and his uncle for smuggling. Apparently they were smuggling silkworms, but they put the coins, like the money and the silkworms, in Marco Polo's room, which had all 3 of them in front of the court, in chains in front of Kublai Khan and his men, his court, so he let Marco Polo out of had them bring him back later on, and took him out of chains. And while he's sitting there and he's talking to him, he's asking him, what do you want to do, with the fate of your father and your uncle? He said, because I'm going to leave it up to you. He was like, if you can't tell me any good characteristics about this man, not what his job is and what he does, you don't have anything good or nice to say to him. So that's when he broke down the story that he didn't really, know too much about his father or his characteristics because he didn't raise him. He wasn't around. I'm going to show y'all this truck, this Tundra. Like, you can't tell me that ain't no nice ass truck. That ain't smooth. You see that color on that truck? I hope y'all can see it. Can you see it? You see the truck? That's a pretty Tundra. Oh, that's a pretty Tundra. And the wheels, baby. Honey. That's nice. That's nice. I am a truck girl. Even though I've been in cars all my life, since I've, owned a vehicle. But I've always said, if I can, one day, and I can afford it, I'll get me a truck. And I mean that. And if I get my truck, like I said, it will be my Chevrolet GMC, or it will probably be, a Toyota Tundra. I mean, nice. You seen it. I know you saw it. I hope you saw it. I don't know if I put the, phone right for you to see it, but baby, it looks nice. Ooh, it's nice. So, back to the store. I get sidetracked. Y'all know this stuff. Stop acting like you don't know this about me. Okay? So, while they're sitting there discussing about his, he's telling them about his father and how he doesn't really know him. He was raised by his aunt, about his mom dying when he was 6. And that he just found out about his father, or became to be around him, like, nice. Oh, and there's a lady driving it. Go on, girl, get it. Sorry, y'all. That he's only for the past 3 years. So he can't really go off of the basis and the judgment of that. So while they're discussing that and talking about the world and perception and family and things like that, and that's when the attack happens, right? And then all of a sudden, why Kublai Khan's son, the tall one, is he fighting them besides the dudes that's in the Kublai Khan's army, military men that are also fighting him, his soldiers, also fighting these dudes, right? So next thing you know, the teacher who was teaching Marco Polo, he's blind, but baby, his skills are miraculous. I mean, smooth for him to be blind. Honey, his hands, his foot, the way he sit up there and will cut and use material off of you or whatever it is to sit here and jack you up. Honey, by the way, he come in the room and baby, he put a halt to everything. I mean, they had no chance when he got there. When he got there, those assassins' asses were like 1, 2, 3, knock out. It's over. It's in the game. It's the end of the round for them. And so Kublai Khan's son was about to kill the one that was still sitting there struggling on the floor. And Marco Polo was like, no, don't kill him. We need to know who sent him. Who sent him here. And so they have him, and they're trying to torture this dude. And he was like, I don't know anything but the reward of the light and the sun, or something like that. And I only know that, and I only look forward to that, or whatever it is. Baby, when I tell you, they done chopped off this man's hand. They done put a knife through his leg. They done sit up there and slit his mouth. You understand me? Like, not like how the Joker did the little slash on the side. I mean, they have slit his mouth and told him, be careful how you talk, or if you scream, because you will definitely cause severe damage to yourself. Oh, honey. When I tell you it's getting as good, it's getting as good. I'm about to, when I go home, I'm going to sit up and get my overrun my popcorn, my bucket of popcorn, put it in the microwave, put it on 3 minutes and let it pop, honey. And then I'm going to sit up there, either grab my green tea or some water. I don't really care. Sparkling water, I don't care. With that popcorn. And I'm going to sit there and be watching Marco Polo. Yes, I am, baby. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Can't tell me nothing right now. Marco Polo getting good. If y'all ain't on Netflix and you ain't watching it, try to get into it. Get into it. Try to get into the Frontier. Try to get into The Last Kingdom. There's a lot of good shows on there. Get into them, honey. Sit there and binge watch some of these shows that you probably ain't seen in a minute, or you ain't never seen or heard of before. And you be looking like, dang, okay, this look like a good title. looks like they got about 3 seasons on here, 2 seasons on here. You know what? I'm gonna go and try to rock with it. I'm gonna try to sit up here and see what this is about. This look good. And then on top of that, they has the little preview trailers that you can watch. You don't have to click on it. You just put your, your mouse over it or whatever. Because for me, I'm watching on my laptop. Or on your TV, you can sit there and put the cursor over it, and it'll play the little scene, short little clip or something for you, so you can see if it look interesting or not. Get your watch on. Entertain yourself for a few minutes, few hours, few days. Because trust me, honey, Marco Polo is what I'm watching until I'm finished, because there's 2 seasons that's on there. So you best believe, honey, that's what I'm going to be watching. No ifs, ands, and no buts about it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, hold up. Wait. Okay, because we got to open this gate, so hold on. Alright, gate's open. Time to drive on in. But oh yes, baby, that's what I'm doing. For dinner, since I still have some chili left over, I was thinking about I'll make a little rice and just put the chili over it and eat that for dinner. Because other than that, I might just eat the popcorn and drink my juice or my water or whatever it is and be good with it. And worry about that tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Friday, though. I mean, that'll be a good dinner on Friday if I don't have it tonight. It's comforting, especially with it raining. But we done made it to this house, baby. Yes. Oh, honey, let me tell you another thing, right? Since we got home early yesterday and had half day, right, at work, so I could come home and be ready, so I could be here when my package comes, right? And that came about 1:45, right? Or a little bit after 1:45. So I get the package. UPS knock on the door. I'm in my room. I come out. I come to the door. I get my package. Baby, when I tell you it's in the middle of my porch, it's like if they just took it and rolled the dice with it. And it's laying in the middle of my porch. Not by my front door. Not by the fence line on my porch, like the boarded area on my porch, to where it's close to nobody can see it. It's like, even though where the boards go around, it's like it's in the middle, down inside of my porch, but in the middle, like if they just roll it. That's how we're gonna do it today. Roll it. So I get to the door and the dude is halfway down the other end of the walkway, and I'm just like, okay. So I sit up there, I get it, I go in the house, I'm happy, I'm excited. I was like, yes! I was like, my popcorn is here, the key lime drizzle popcorn is here, the granola is here, the key lime, I ordered the key lime drizzle popcorn, the key lime granola, and the brownie mix. I ordered some brownie mix, right? And this is from a vegan website called Safe and Fair company, right? So I open the box and there's 2 things of granola in there and the brownie mix. And I'm looking like, this ain't what I ordered. Where's my stuff at? I'm all upset. I done hopped online. I done did an email talking about I have an incomplete order. The order that you sent me, it has 2 granolas, packages of granola in there and a brownie mix, and that's not my order. The order I put in is for popcorn, brownie, 1 popcorn, 1 brownie mix, and 1 order of granola. I was like, can someone please help me with this, this matter? I put in an email. I get an email response back saying that they received my email and somebody will contact me, getting back with me. So this afternoon, I get a notification from the post office telling me about the mask that I ordered for my dad, right? That he should be getting his by Monday. Now, I know I ordered my mom's, I want to say a few days, and the next day after, or it could have been the following week afterwards, I ordered the same type of N95 mask that I ordered for my dad. It was like a 10-pack. I ordered for my mom and my great aunt. Because mind you, I've already sent them a mask like mine, like this, that has a filter, right? So the N95 mask, like I told my mom, she can always wear that mask, and she doesn't have to wear this one if she doesn't want to, because these are reusable. The one I just showed you is reusable. Or she can wear the N95 mask and then put that mask over it if she wants double protection. That would be her choice, right? So I got to send my dad one of those masks. So, but his will be coming, his N95 will be coming on Monday. So hopefully in the next week or so, my mom and my great aunt should get theirs. But back to the story about the safe and fair. So I'm sitting here like, what is the problem? So at the same time, I'm looking at the notification about them saying the post office let me know my dad would get his package on Monday. I go through my email because I'm trying to figure out what tracking number this is that they're talking about. And that's how I know that it's the mask I'm sending to him. And so I see I have a email response from Safe and Fair. And Safe and Fair was like, you know, due to them having, I think a mass or a lot of orders for the product, that it's running a little bit behind, and for that they sent out an extra package of granola. Like my popcorn should be coming in the next few days. What was in the email, that the popcorn should be coming in the next few days. But as for right now, for the inconvenience, they sent out an extra pack of granola to customers that ordered the popcorn. I said, I wish they would have sent me this email yesterday, because I was flipping out like a crazy ass person. Like, I'm tired of ordering stuff online and I'm getting my stuff incomplete, or I'm taking forever to get my stuff. I'm upset. I'm just in that moment, right? So that was cleared up. I was happy about that. So like I said, there's a few things that I ordered earlier this month, and some things I ordered last month, right? That was that hasn't gotten here yet. And some of these things have taken over a month to be delivered. And I understand, because of the pandemic that's going on in the situation and everything, that mailing is going to fall behind. But I would think like some of the companies would, you know, put that on there. We apologize. Your orders that would normally take 7 to 14 days or 7 to 10 business days or something to get to you may take up to a month or 45 days. And I know one company does have that on their website. Says that it may take up to 45 days to receive your item that you purchased off their website, because of the situation in the postal service or carrier service that may be used in order to ship their product. And I thought, okay, that I can understand. But the rest of, some of them aren't putting that on there. They're not putting that on. Put that disclaimer, that disclosure up there. We apologize. We're trying to get the orders out, you know, letting people know if you're ordering. We apologize. We're trying to get the orders out, but we are letting you know that it may not be within the 7 to 10 days, business days, or 7 to 14 days. It may take up to 30 days or 45 days. We apologize. We're letting you know now. If you still want to go forward and still purchase these items, we appreciate your business. That would be great. That would be great. That's understandable. It's all in black and white, and people can, you know, make that gamble themselves. You understand? So, all right. We're here at the house. Like I said, it's nice, bright, and sunny right now. Before I left work downtown, and I showed you the black, you know, the gray skies, you know, getting on the freeway. Well, heading toward the freeway. I showed you the gray skies, baby. So I'm trying to be in the house and not out here. And I'm not going to be out here scrapping with these wolf dogs and these alley cats when it start coming down, if it's going to be like it was yesterday. I'm just going to tell you now, okay? All right. I appreciate you guys driving home with me and enjoying the commute with me. I know I go from topic to topic and be scatterbrained over certain things and get distracted. That's just me. I apologize. It's how it is, okay? I'm not gonna lie about it. It is. So I pray you got home or to your destination safely. You didn't have any meet and greets. And you didn't have any hassle, fuss, trouble, problems, and misunderstandings, baby. You just had a blessed day, a good day. So I will talk to you guys in the AM. All right? Take care.